Hello, music collectors and everybody watching this on YouTube. I'm Tim, and here with the first episode of a new series. After all of the positive comments on the video I made last week, I will be doing this video in a slideshow format because of ongoing health issues. Thank you to everyone that responded. I meant to make this video around a week ago, but I got sick, which caused me to pretty much lose my voice for a day and still didn't sound good for a few days after that. I got the idea for this video from SMF Captain Howdy's John 1300 subscriber contest. In that contest, he wanted people to show 5 of their favorite albums, talk about the album some, and pick a song they would skip or one they don't like as well as the other songs on the album. After thinking that over, I come to the idea to randomly pick 5 albums from my shelves, listen to them, and pick my favorite song from the album, and then make a video showing each album, tell a little bit about the album, and tell what my favorite song is on the album. I would like to see other collectors doing this also instead of making only recent find videos. I'd like to see what people already have in their collections, and this way they can show it, show a little of that. DJ Trish Mullins, made a couple of videos this week where she randomly pulls several CDs from a shelf and talks about them. I've also seen Scott Waters and Vance Zappearl to random pull videos at times. I also feel that this is a good way for people to rediscover their collections and listen to music that they haven't listened to for a good while. With that said, I'll start showing you the albums that were picked by my computer using a program that I wrote. The first pick is a white label promo of the 1973 album by Joan Baez titled Where Are You Now, My Son? For those who don't know who Joan Baez is, she is a folk singer that started out performing in the late 50s and still performs. She can get vocal for various causes and reflects in her music. She was very vocal of her opposition of the Vietnam War. That cause is demonstrated on the title track for this album, which takes up all of side 2 and is over 22-minute song. The song includes snippets from tapes she recorded when she went to Hanoi in 1972. I had trouble picking my favorite song on this album. I like the song Mary Call, but after listening to it, and another one, which ended up being my favorite pick from the album, which is Listen to the Song, which was written by Hoyt Axton. For the second pick, the computer chose the album Melodies of Love by Bobby Vinton from 1974. This album is from the period where Bobby tried to tie his music and Polish roots together. There are songs in here that he sings in both English and Polish, such as I Honestly Love You, The Most Beautiful Girl, and the big hit from this album, My Melody of Love. My favorite song on this album is the cover of a hit that I've always liked, but done by a polka band. That song is Never Ending Song of Love. The next album that the computer picked is the TLP album by Sonny and Cher titled Sonny and Cher's Greatest Hits. This album from 1967 has their hits up to that time and some other songs. It's, like I said, it's a 2LP album. It has the 2 big hits on it that we most likely hear played on the radio, I Got You Babe, and The Beat Goes On. But I wanted to see if there was at least one song on the album better than those. I've heard a few songs I like better, and decided on Little Man as my favorite. The fourth album pick is the greatest hits album by Man for Man from 1966. This is the only Man for Man album from the 60s that I've come across within my price range and was in decent condition. I'd like to get the others, but like I said, they're usually out of my price range or not in decent shape. The album contains the hit Do-Wah Diddy, but I wanted to see if there were any songs that I like better. It ended up being a debate between Got My Mojo Working and My Little Red Book, which is a song written for the movie What's New Pussycat, which Manfred Mann recorded for the soundtrack. A little later, they released it on one of their studio albums, which is also the version on this album. I finally decided that Little Red Book is my favorite. The group Love did a cover of this song on 1966 on their self-titled debut album, and the song made it into the Billboard Top 100. The last album picked by the computer is Hold Out by Jackson Browne from 1980. I have all of his albums from before this one in my collection, so you can tell I like his music. This album has a hit Boulevard on it. I want to see if there were any better than it on the album. The songs Disco Apocalypse and Hold On, Hold Out came close, but Boulevard came out being my favorite on this album. It's been a while since I've listened to all these albums, and I enjoyed listening to them. I'd like to see more people do videos like this. It's a good way to rediscover what you have in your collection without spending money when you're strapped for cash. Leave comments of what you think of this idea in the comments below. Until next time, take it easy and keep on rocking.